Seismic changes are brewing through the food and beverage industry, led in part by one of the world's most recognisable brands.
It's critical that we take a leadership role. The first reason is actually for our consumers. They care about it. They're voting with their feet. They expect companies like us to stand behind our products and ensure that it's sustained and recycled. It's also critical for our retailers. We're getting customers who are making choices based upon it. And most importantly, it's critical for our own employees.
Driving a circular economy is at the heart of CCEP's everyday operations. Waste isn't a dirty word. It's something the team is genuinely passionate about.
What we're trying to do is, for every bottle we put out there, is collect and reprocess it back into packaging. It's trying to avoid that bottle finding its way to landfill.
For us, we have 4 key materials that represent 95% of our focus. The biggest areas for us is aluminium cans. Today, 60% of the content that we have in aluminium cans is recycled content. We also have glass. Glass for us is relatively low. It's in the 30s, but again, we'll drive that over time with our supply partners. And then with folding boards, whether it be cardboard or hardboard, we've got a journey there of more to go. We've made really good progress. Our quantity today across those is strong, but we have a clear path forward to make it even stronger. And for this one of a plastic bottle, this was really our key challenge. We import the recycled material today because we couldn't source it domestically.
To that end, CCEP, in partnership with Pact Group, Cleanaway and Asahi Beverages, has recently opened Australia's largest PET recycling plant. Located in Albury-Wodonga, there's a second plant due in Melbourne soon.
They take the bottles and the big bales of waste bottles and convert it into what we call small resin pellets. And those resin pellets are sold to customers like Asahi and ourselves at CCEP, where we convert them back into bottles in our plants that are then returned to the customer.
Combined, the plants will recycle the equivalent of 2 billion PET bottles each year.
Coke versus Pepsi is a battle, but not when it comes to sustainability. I felt enormous pride to know that we'd solved this, to see this becoming a bottle again.
Examples of producer responsibility and industry collaboration like this is something environmental organisation Planet Ark hopes to see more of.
So if you can imagine, the biggest companies have the biggest extraction resources on the planet, and therefore when they can change whole ways of doing things in the economy.
Collaboration is happening across the board, including with governments at all levels.
I think what's important to understand is no one person, company, body, organisation can solve this on their own. What you really need is to bring a range of expertise and solutions to the piece.
We'll need a significant increase in infrastructure, and that's going to create Australian jobs. It's going to keep the materials in circulation within our economy, and then reduce environmental impact.
Critical to closing the loop are container deposit schemes, which make recycling easy and rewardable for consumers, while ensuring a clean waste stream.
I think there'll be the biggest difference in consumer behaviour, because in the future, this whole idea of I recklessly leave a piece of rubbish, people will look at that material and the personal responsibility that will drive the collection rates.
Sustainability isn't simply about packaging. For Coca-Cola to continue its viability, the well-being of the people who consume its products worldwide is front and centre.
We've really focused on 3 key things. One is around renovation and innovation of our portfolio. 2, smaller pack sizes. And the third thing is around responsible marketing. So we've been really busy. We're really proud of our progress over the years as well. There's still more to do though. Even though we've changed our marketing guidelines, we've done a lot of reformulations over the last few years. So we've now done 27 product reformulations by reducing sugar. Our actual no sugar decrease has been 14.9% since 2015. And we're well ahead, and we are targeting that minus 20% by 2025.
From sugar reduction to packaging recyclability and recycling, transformation is in the air.
We see more customers asking questions, more consumers asking questions, more stakeholders, investors asking questions. It's not enough to talk the talk anymore. You've really got to be able to demonstrate, publicly that you are walking the walk and taking that leadership and taking accountability.